The traditional narrative of Jesus's birth and origins represents only the surface layer of a far more complex spiritual reality. Beneath the familiar gospel accounts lies a deeper truth about cosmic consciousness, multidimensional existence, and the true nature of divine incarnation that challenges fundamental assumptions about sacred history and human potential. Understanding this hidden dimension requires recognizing that consciousness itself operates according to principles that transcend ordinary biological and historical frameworks. The incarnation of highly evolved souls follows patterns that extend far beyond single lifetime experiences, involving careful preparation through multiple existences and direct intervention by higher dimensional intelligences. The concept of the Akashic records provides a framework for understanding how information about these deeper realities might be preserved and accessed. This cosmic library, encoded in the vibrational fabric of reality itself, contains the complete history of every soul's journey through space and time. Those who develop the capacity to access these records can retrieve detailed information about past events, including the true circumstances surrounding pivotal spiritual incarnations. The Jesus consciousness represents not a singular divine intervention but the culmination of an elaborate cosmic plan spanning millennia. This soul underwent extensive preparation through multiple incarnations, each designed to build the spiritual capacity necessary for the final Christ manifestation. Previous embodiments included various historical figures who contributed essential teachings and prepared humanity for the ultimate revelation of divine consciousness. Each preparatory incarnation served specific purposes in developing the qualities needed for the Christ mission. As Enoch, this consciousness learned to bridge earthly and heavenly realms. As Melchizedek, it mastered the principles of spiritual kingship and divine service. Other incarnations in various civilizations, including Atlantis and Egypt, provided experiences with advanced spiritual technologies and the challenges of guiding human development through different evolutionary phases. The conception and birth narrative that emerges from accessing these deeper records reveals a process far more sophisticated than traditional virgin birth accounts suggest. Mary's pregnancy resulted from direct energetic intervention by cosmic consciousness, involving what might be termed vibrational encoding rather than biological processes. This intervention created the physical vessel necessary to house a soul of such elevated frequency. The true Father of Jesus transcends anthropomorphic concepts of divinity entirely. Rather than a paternal figure with human characteristics, this consciousness represents pure creative intelligence operating through universal principles. This cosmic source guides evolutionary development through conscious intention and vibrational resonance rather than emotional attachment or personal intervention. This universal intelligence carefully selected and prepared the Jesus soul over eons, orchestrating each incarnation to build necessary spiritual capacity while maintaining connection to the divine source. The relationship between this cosmic consciousness and the incarnating soul resembles the connection between a master composer and a symphony, with each lifetime adding new movements to an increasingly complex and beautiful whole. Mary's role in this cosmic drama required her own extensive preparation through multiple lifetimes. Her soul was specifically developed to provide the energetic matrix necessary for housing divine consciousness in physical form. This preparation involved mastering the balance between human emotion and spiritual detachment, creating the perfect vessel for such an extraordinary incarnation. The conception process involved what advanced spiritual science might describe as dimensional bridging, where higher vibrational consciousness interfaced with physical reality to create the necessary biological conditions. Mary's body became a living temple, temporarily restructured to support the incarnation of a soul operating at cosmic frequencies while maintaining human functionality. Joseph's mission extended far beyond that of earthly protector, though his role remained largely hidden from public view. His soul had been prepared through previous lifetimes to provide the grounding and protection needed during this cosmic intervention. His understanding of the spiritual significance of these events came through direct inner communion with higher consciousness. The dreams and visions that guided Joseph represented direct communication from the cosmic intelligence orchestrating the entire plan. His willingness to accept this extraordinary responsibility without seeking recognition or glory exemplifies the highest form of spiritual service, providing essential support while remaining in the background of the unfolding drama. Jesus possessed what might be termed spiritual DNA, a vibrational constitution that differed fundamentally from ordinary human genetics. His physical form was constructed from higher dimensional frequencies that allowed full expression of cosmic consciousness while maintaining human appearance and emotional capacity. This unique structure enabled his miraculous abilities and constant connection to universal knowledge. The body served as a temple of light specifically designed to channel divine energy without distortion or limitation. This vibrational architecture allowed Jesus to maintain simultaneous awareness of earthly concerns and cosmic realities, creating the perfect bridge between human experience and divine consciousness. His every cell vibrated at frequencies that harmonized with universal creative forces. The suppression of these deeper truths about Jesus' origins began during the early centuries of Christianity when church authorities recognized the revolutionary implications of such teachings. If humans understood their own potential for cosmic consciousness and soul evolution through multiple lifetimes, traditional religious hierarchies would become obsolete. Ecclesiastical councils systematically removed concepts of reincarnation, soul evolution, and direct access to divine consciousness from accepted doctrine. These teachings threatened institutional control by suggesting that salvation came through personal spiritual development rather than institutional mediation. The cosmic nature of Christ consciousness particularly challenged authority structures based on fear and dependency. The historical documentation of these suppressed teachings survived through various means, preserved by individuals who recognized their profound importance for human spiritual development. These records, maintained across centuries despite official opposition, provide detailed accounts of Jesus' true origins and the cosmic plan underlying his incarnation. The accuracy and consistency of these preserved accounts across different sources and time periods suggests access to information beyond ordinary historical documentation. The specific details provided about spiritual processes, cosmic interventions, and soul development patterns demonstrate knowledge that transcends conventional religious or historical scholarship. Modern understanding of consciousness research, quantum physics, and energy healing provides new frameworks for comprehending these ancient revelations about vibrational reality and multidimensional existence. Contemporary scientific investigations into the nature of consciousness offer potential explanations for how information about cosmic history might be accessed and transmitted. The implications of recognizing Jesus' true cosmic origins extend far beyond historical curiosity into practical applications for spiritual development. If consciousness operates according to these expanded principles, then every human soul possesses similar potential for evolution and direct connection with divine intelligence. Understanding the Cosmic Father principle reveals that the same creative intelligence that incarnated as Jesus continues to guide human spiritual development through inner communion and vibrational attunement. This recognition transforms the relationship with divine consciousness from external worship to internal recognition and development of inherent spiritual capacities. The vibrational DNA concept suggests that all humans possess dormant spiritual potentials that can be awakened through proper understanding and practice. The same cosmic intelligence that prepared Jesus' soul for its mission continues to guide every sincere seeker toward their own unique expression of divine consciousness. The Jesus story becomes a template for understanding how cosmic consciousness incarnates through physical reality to accomplish specific evolutionary purposes. His example demonstrates the potential that exists within every human being for transcending ordinary limitations and expressing higher dimensional awareness while maintaining compassionate connection to earthly existence. The preparation process that Jesus underwent through multiple incarnations reveals principles that apply to all souls seeking spiritual development. Each lifetime provides opportunities to develop specific qualities and overcome particular limitations, gradually building the capacity for more direct expression of divine consciousness. The cosmic plan underlying human spiritual evolution becomes visible when these deeper principles are understood. Every soul participates in this vast orchestration of consciousness development, with some individuals accepting more visible roles while others contribute essential support from behind the scenes, like Joseph's hidden mission. The energetic conception process that created Jesus's physical form demonstrates principles that operate in subtle ways throughout all manifestation. Divine consciousness continuously interfaces with physical reality through vibrational resonance, creating forms and experiences that serve evolutionary purposes while maintaining the appearance of natural processes. Mary's preparation for her cosmic role exemplifies how souls develop over multiple lifetimes to serve specific purposes in the greater plan. Her combination of human compassion and spiritual detachment created the perfect conditions for hosting divine consciousness while remaining grounded in earthly reality. The systematic suppression of these teachings throughout history reveals how spiritual truth often conflicts with institutional power structures. Those who control religious and political systems frequently oppose revelations that would empower individuals to recognize their own divine nature and direct connection to cosmic intelligence. The preservation of these hidden teachings across centuries of opposition demonstrates the resilience of spiritual truth and its tendency to surface when humanity is ready for expanded understanding. The time has arrived when these profound revelations about cosmic consciousness and soul evolution can be openly explored without fear of persecution. The scientific frameworks emerging in contemporary consciousness research provide validation for many concepts that were previously relegated to mystical speculation. Quantum physics, energy medicine, and studies of near-death experiences offer empirical support for multidimensional reality and the survival of consciousness beyond physical death. The practical applications of understanding Jesus's cosmic origins include recognizing one's own potential for spiritual evolution and direct communion with divine intelligence. This knowledge transforms spiritual practice from external worship to internal development of inherent capacities for expanded consciousness and service to the greater evolutionary plan. The vibrational principles underlying reality become accessible when these deeper truths are recognized and applied. Understanding how consciousness shapes physical experience through energetic resonance provides practical tools for creating positive change in both personal life and collective human development. The Cosmic Father principle reveals itself as the universal creative intelligence operating through all existence, accessible to every sincere seeker through inner communion and vibrational alignment. This recognition eliminates the artificial separation between divine and human consciousness, revealing their fundamental unity and interconnection. The Jesus consciousness represents the potential that exists within every human being for expressing divine awareness while maintaining compassionate engagement with earthly existence. His example provides a roadmap for spiritual development that honors both transcendent wisdom and practical service to human welfare. The hidden history of cosmic incarnations reveals that many spiritual teachers throughout human history have served similar functions, each contributing unique elements to humanity's spiritual development while operating according to the same universal principles that guided Jesus's mission. The time period approaching represents a culmination of these cosmic plans for human consciousness development. The revelations emerging about spiritual reality and human potential indicate that humanity is entering a new phase of evolutionary development where these hidden truths can be openly recognized and applied. The individual response to these revelations determines how effectively one can participate in this greater cosmic plan. Recognition of one's own divine nature and commitment to spiritual development allows alignment with the same creative intelligence that orchestrated Jesus's incarnation and continues to guide human evolution. The transformation of religious understanding from external dogma to internal recognition of cosmic consciousness represents a fundamental shift in human spiritual awareness. This evolution enables direct experience of divine truth rather than dependence on institutional interpretation and control. The cosmic perspective on sacred history reveals that every soul participates in a vast orchestration of consciousness development, with each individual contributing unique elements to the collective spiritual evolution of humanity. Understanding this larger context provides meaning and purpose that transcends ordinary concerns while inspiring compassionate service to the greater whole.